your greatest talent was almost looked at as a negative. Melo was like, oh, he's just a scorer. It's like, you're just an athlete. You're just a runner. It's like,
it's funny because some people like myself will hear that about a guy like Carmelo, and probably people heard it about me and be like, yo, what are you talking about? Stop overthinking this. Screw up the minds of the next generation talking this craziness. Like, yo.
Yo, peace. Welcome back to 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. I'm Carmelo Anthony here with my co-host.
You know what it is? My name is Kazim Famiwide. You could call me Kaz. And this is a Wave original presented by FanDuel, the official sports betting partner of the NBA. Melo, talk to me.
We got a good one today.
Yeah.
But this morning, our guest today changed what was possible on the football field. From the 7-5-7 to the league, he redefined the quarterback position and forced the game to evaluate talent differently. Electric, unpredictable, must watch every time he touched the field. Now in a new chapter, leading, teaching, and building something bigger than himself. One of one, Michael Vick. Welcome to the hook.
Welcome,
Thanks
Chad.
for having me, man.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me, man.
Man, how you living, man? I see you repping the colors on your jacket right now.
Yeah, well, we on a little promotional tour right now, so I figure I throw on the Coach Vick Letterman. But, you know, I'm glad that I was able to stop by here. You know what I'm saying? Melo, we go way back, man, and y'all doing great things, and I appreciate y'all even having us on to just talk about a little bit of everything.
Of course, man.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
It's a beautiful scene right there. I think there's folks from the DMV that are very excited to see y'all two on this couch today every time they get that subscribe button.
Yeah,
so
man. Yeah.
it's going to be a good one.
It's been a while since I've sat down with anybody.
Yeah, that's a fact. Well, this is the place to be, man. This is a very special couch right here.
Yeah,
you know
I've been seeing all the clips on you doing very well. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
As it's supposed to be. And that's what we strive for. Like Melo said, man, ain't no idle time right now, man. Got to keep things moving.
That's facts.
Stay in constant motion.
That's why I got this jacket on. Coach Vick on. I never thought I would.
Coach, you coach today. You going to be coach today.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to Carlo Quinn down there, too.
Carlo, Carlo, that's my man.
So doing this thing down there. Down the
Kyle
state.
He pulled up on me at the office the other day and was just, he always just pull up and drop little gems on me, things he feel like could be done better or something he see that we should try to attack. But yeah, man, he's a big part of what's happening with the turnover at Norfolk State right now.
Awesome. Love to see it. Love to see what you're doing with HBCUs. We're going to get into all of that.
Yeah.
But we're going to start off like we start off every single episode with the connect. You know what I'm saying? It's a connection that yourself, Melo, both have, besides being from the DMV.
The number 7.
The number 7.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mike, what led you to pick the number 7 for the larger part of your career?
It's a funny story how I started wearing number 7 because I was wearing number 11 at first. Aaron Brooks, my cousin.
Yep.
I really looked up to him. You know, when my middle school years, high school years, he was 4 years ahead. So when I got to high school, I'm like, I'm going to wear number 11. Got to high school, wore number 11 for 2 years, and then our school shut down. And so we went to a new school. They didn't have number 11. You know, some schools, they have certain numbers, certain jerseys they don't. So I took number 1. And Ronald Curry, who was like a rival, was wearing number 1. So I'm like, yo, he getting all the love with number 1. I'm going to rock 1 too. So I'm wearing number 1. For like the first 3 weeks of camp, and I'm talking like I'm having the worst camp of my life. It's like I forgot how to play ball. I forgot how to read a defense, maneuver in the pocket, throw an out route, throw a corner route, throw a go route. I'm just not feeling football. And I'm like, we got like 2 weeks before the first game. And we stretching one day right before practice. You know, I'm just thinking about just how bad I've been performing in practice, and I was like, looked at my man. He had number 7 on. I had number 1. I looked at it. I kind of like had a John Elway like flashback in my head. Like, oh, that 7 looked kind of nice. I was like, bro, you want to switch jerseys? He was like, yeah, let's swap jerseys. He was like, you serious? I'm like, yeah, let's swap, bro. We swapped jerseys. I put that number 7 on. I had the practice of my life that day. And the next day. And the next day. 2 weeks later, we play our first game. I go crazy in this game. And it's all because the confidence I had when I put that number 7 on. Like, I felt like John Elway, Steve Young, and myself in one body. I felt like how I used to perform in the neighborhood, in the backyard. You know, you had some of your best games, the best performances in like a turkey bowl or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You put together.
Yeah.
And I just never looked back. I felt like Charlie Ward. I felt like Randall Cunningham all in one. And that was because I switched to number 7. So that's like a, very, significant story that I like to tell when asked, because that's how I started wearing the number 7. So it wasn't like I was wearing it in Pop Warner. I was wearing number 8 in Pop Warner because of Steve. And got to Ferguson, my first high school. They ain't had a number 8. I'm like, damn. So let me just follow AB's footsteps. And so that's how I wore number 7, man. So it turned out to be a beautiful number too when I looked at it on film. And any highlights I had, I'm like, yo, that's me. That's me for life.
No matter what you look at, you see 7 on the field.
No doubt.
Anywhere.
No doubt. I was actually happy when I seen you. You always had number 7? Or did you switch to 7?
I started with 22. 22 was my number.
Yeah.
22 was always like the number of just like a wing back in Baltimore. So, and then you had my favorite player at the time wore 22, Mark Karcher in high school.
Okay.
So I'm like, I'm wearing 22. And when I got to Cuse, 22 was retired.
So you were
by
15,
Dave
right?
Bing.
Yeah.
I'm calling Dave Bing like,
you trying to get the number.
I'm trying to get Deuce. Deuce
trying to pull the jersey down the Raptors.
Pull it out the Raptors.
We're not letting you get this down.
Pull it out the Raptors.
And it was like 3 numbers left, like 25, 15, and some other shit.
Yeah.
And I just grabbed 15. I didn't know what I was grabbing.
So you went back to the pros when you got to the
so
pros.
when I went to the pros, and everything, the whole brand of 15 started. Then we got a new colorway in Denver. That nugget blue with the gold. So I'm like, 15 was alive. When I came to New York, the story was like, I'm coming back. I'm coming back home. Like this is 7 is the sign of completion. Like I'm here.
Yeah. Once I found out, like, just from a biblical term, it was the representation of completion. All that, I'm like, I'm never letting this number go. Then I went to Tech, and it was like things just took off.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, what if I'd have just never changed it? I mean, it'd be little stuff like that like as a player, like psyche is everything.
Yeah. You think about all the
what you believe, any superstitions or like some of that stuff we hang on to, and it really have some merit for real.
It has to, because I feel like even watching as a fan, I'd always wonder, like, yo, do players really, does it really matter to them, like, the number on their jersey? Like, is it a mental thing? Like, is it how they look and they know how they look? Or is the number that important to them? Like, how does, I know there's been times where you've had to play not in 15 or not in 7 or anything like that. And you just feel off.
When I went to New York and when I played for the Jets.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I love Geno, but I was like envious of Geno. I'm like, I need that jersey. And I never said nothing to Geno until like week 12 or 13. And I was like, Geno, I'm really missing number 7. He looked at me, he was like, bro, why you ain't say something? I gave it to you in the beginning of the year. But I was just being cordial, being a vet, being a team player, and then I went back to 1. And shit, I was on the bench the whole season.
That explains a lot, Vick. I'm obviously a big Jets fan,
That's a crazy circle, though.
Yeah.
To go back to
1.
Went back to 1.
Yeah.
Back to the same feeling that you was having.
I actually
when
tried
you first
to
put 1 on.
I actually tried to put 8 on in New York, and it just looked. That's.
Damn.
Lamar and Steve Young represented the 8 the way it was supposed to.
Just how that Geno, man, that Vick 7 New York Jets jersey.
Geno still rocking that 7 too, making it look. Geno still rocking that 7, making it look right too.
Let me ask, man. Let me say this: like the first black quarterback drafted number 1 overall.
Yeah.
What did that mean to you?
It meant a lot, man. Because like at the time, not knowing that what the impact it was gonna have, 20 years later, I was just like. A couple years ago, I felt like I wasn't gonna get drafted.
Yeah.
The 1999 draft, when Donovan McNabb, Achilles Smith, Dante Culpepper, what's my guy? Sean King.
Yeah.
When all them dudes got drafted in 99, I was like, okay, it's a chance that I could get drafted. Not thinking I would get drafted in the first round, but at least you see the trend of black quarterbacks being drafted. So I was really excited about that and felt like all I got to do now is just do my part on the field. And fast forward 2 years later, we had the draft, or leading up to the draft, and like, yo, you about to be the first pick. Like, if that actually happens, like, yo, straight up, like that's gonna mean a lot for me and the culture and where I come from. But never really focused on that being a thing. When it happened at the draft, I was just so excited. It was like, damn, now I got to live up to it. Instantly, the expectations changed. So my mindset shifted from, okay, this is a monumental moment, to now I got to live up to this. So I couldn't really enjoy it until like years later. And as time went on, people like, yo, bro, you the first pick, that never happened. Black quarterback. And I just instantly knew that the game was changing. I couldn't see it, but before I switched from running back to quarterback, it was like, you don't make it as a quarterback black quarterback in the NFL. So for me to be in that moment, in that situation, I was like, damn, this is not a credit to the things that I did, but the credit to the league and the people who felt like I was worthy of being that pick. So I just seen the evolution, the change right there in that moment.
You talk about the evolution and change. You're definitely the tempo of that moment when it comes to how quarterbacks are evaluated in the draft. Like there was a lot of stereotypes about black quarterbacks, about mentally and all that type of stuff. You explore that and the evolution of the black quarterback. On Prime Video. Went to the premiere for that. It was awesome. But could you share any stories about some of those evaluations leading up to the NFL draft with some of those doubts that you thought about being a quarterback on the next level?
Yeah, just before then, I was like, if man, I run too much. And my mindset to run, it wasn't a mindset. It was just like intuition, body feel, pocket presence, just, a slide here, a movement this way, keeping my eyes down the field. Always working and striving to be a complete quarterback, especially when I was in college, and I felt like I had the structure. And I just wanted to, be a complete quarterback. So in learning how to do that, which was hard, which was a tough road,
of course,
because it was all about the mental and not the physical. I just locked in on certain things, and so learning to be a pocket passer, but instinctively wanting to run, or my body pushing me to run, was just the right thing at the time. And
instincts.
I'm so thankful for my instincts, because now we got guys like Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen and Drake May using their instincts, all the while using their brain to navigate and get through a game, but just being a complete player. And leading up to that, I didn't know how to do that. Coming out of high school, I didn't understand the quarterback structure. I got to college, and shout out to Ricky Bussell, offensive coordinator. Man, he knew exactly how to get me ready to play in my first game. It took some time, and there was times that I wanted to quit college and walk away. Like, man, this is too much. I gotta know too much. But thank God, man, everybody kept pushing me to keep going.
It's crazy.
Why is it that as a black quarterback, right? And it's interesting that you said, Mahomes and Josh Allen, and you said other names, because that's the evolution of the quarterback.
Yeah, the quarterback position.
Of what a quarterback position, black or white. But in most instances, as a black quarterback, why is it always you're an athlete first? Like, you're an athlete.
Yeah.
And the quarterback second.
Want to know why betting the winner games on FanDuel makes sense? From game lines to medal counts to finding your angle on the events you care about most, FanDuel gives you more ways to stay connected to the action. The winter games are on, and there's no better way to follow them than with a bet on FanDuel. Curling matches that start slow and somehow get tense fast. Speed skating is decided by inches. Hockey games that feel different from the opening face-off, and so much more. FanDuel, play your game. Must be 21 and over and present in select states. For Kansas, in affiliation with Kansas Star Casino, or 18 and over and present in D.C., Kentucky, or Wyoming. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit FanDuel.com/RG. Call 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut or visit mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. Hope is here. Visit gamblinghelplinema.org or call 800-327-5050 for 24/7 support in Massachusetts or call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY in New York.
Life doesn't stop, and neither should your connection. That's why Xfinity Mobile keeps you covered wherever life takes you. You get intelligent Wi-Fi where it counts and 5G everywhere else, so you're always connected no matter the move. From the gym to the studio to being out and about, you're locked in without having to think about it. It's coverage that moves the way you do. Seamless, intelligent, and built for real life. That's Xfinity Mobile, staying connected at all times wherever you go.
We are athletes. And, you know, instinctively, like, we can do a lot. Like, we can play corner. Like, it was times I was like, I'm going to play cornerback. I started out at running back.
Mm-hmm.
So I was very comfortable right there. Also had hands I could catch. And if you line, 15 guys up that play quarter, they probably can do all those things I just described. But everybody can't throw it neither. So if you can throw and you got some type of accuracy, and that's all I did as a kid. Me and my brother, like, watching football halftime, we would run outside real quick in the snow, throw 30 passes. I send them deep. I run deep. I send them short, run an out route. Like, we just simulated games in our head. And bro had it too. Bro had everything.
Yeah.
Like, bro started out at running back, played quarterback in high school, played quarterback at Virginia Tech, was on his way to being a first-round pick.
Yeah.
And so we'll settle for wherever we can have a role. And then the quarterback position too, Melo, like, real talk, like, it's so much responsibility that you'll shy away from it quick. Like, open that playbook up, you like, oh, hell no, I'm going to running back. Oh, nah, I'm going to defense. And it's because the responsibility factor sometimes, man, like, and when you're young, you feel like you ain't got time for it.
But is that where the athlete kick in? Because you ain't got time for the playbook.
That's where the athlete kick in. I'm not going 1, 2, 3 to the back. I'm going 1 to run. 1, 2 to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? And it's exciting
like
too.
That? Do most quarterbacks like being called black quarterbacks? Do most black quarterbacks like being called an athlete as opposed to a quarterback?
No.
Yeah.
No. We want to be called quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And it's because we work so hard on the mental part of it that it's like, I don't want to discredit that. What I'm doing as a runner, that's just the bonus. And that's why when you said just the evolution of quarterbacks in general, it makes me feel good that, like, yo, now you got white quarterbacks, bro. You got Mendoza from Indiana, and I don't know what Mendoza, like, probably
gonna be a Raider.
Mexican, Puerto Rican.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Cuban.
Yeah. He's a runner and a passer. And I think that's beautiful. It's the evolution of the game, and it's where the game is just so much better. It's so much more exciting for me, for you, for all the viewers, knowing, and for the fans who, like, pay their hard-earned money to know, like, yo, we got a quarterback that's going to get it done through the air and on the ground.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I think both of y'all have, like, something in common where your greatest talent was almost looked at as a negative, right? Like, Melo
I hated it.
was like, oh, he's just a scorer. But it's like, yo, the point of the game is to put the ball in the hoop.
I thought that's what it was all about.
It's like, you're just an athlete. You're just a runner. It's like, the point of the game is to get first downs and touchdowns.
It's funny because some people like myself hear that about a guy like Carmelo, and probably people heard it about me and be like, yo, what are you talking about?
Right. Yeah.
Like, stop overthinking this.
Yeah.
Screw up the minds of the next generation talking this craziness. Like, yo, like, just stop it.
But it's funny that you say that, because the next generation turns out like you have to have that skill now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like that you can't even get on the floor.
It was
You know what's interesting, that in today's game, and basketball, if you can't score, you're not playing.
You're not even getting on the court.
Like it's that simple. If you
That's
can't
simple.
shoot, which is scoring.
Yep.
If you can't score a layup, you can't shoot a three.
Yep.
You can't shoot a pull up. You ain't playing today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ain't nobody just putting you out there for defensive purposes and just say, "Hey, go lock this man down." That's not happening no more today.
Yeah.
As much as I love Bruce Bowen,
Ain't no Bruce Bones
There's no more Bruce Bones.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't want to see 50 Bruce Bowens in the NBA.
It doesn't make for an aesthetically pleasing
Carmelos
product
and 50 LeBrons and 50 Giannis's. That's going to excite me. Because, man, defense is, and that's why y'all get paid so much. Y'all got to go play both ends of the floor.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's always scrutiny in everything.
Yeah.
But you can only be great at certain things.
Yeah.
I feel like. And so if I had to take away a weakness of my game, sometimes it probably would have been going through my progressions.
Uh-huh.
Or even though I did it well,
Right.
I could have did it better. Like sometimes on 3rd and 10, I would try to get the first down, and sometimes the best thing to do is to look down the field and check it down to the back. He might get 7, but you move the chain, you get more field position, more room for the punter.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, stop always going for the big play. More discipline. Like, it was a little stuff like that that really
I mean,
paid dividends.
It's crazy to see not just the play on the field, but one thing I knew about football players, I knew you were nice if you could wear hoop sneakers on the field, right? And you were one of the first people I seen really do that with, Randy Moss, Barry Sanders, Deion Sanders, like
Bo Jackson.
You know what I'm saying? Like you had the J's on with the cleats.
Yeah.
And even though you were signed to Nike, you still, that sense of style you brought to football enhanced, I think, the play style as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What was it like for you to be out there, not just playing the way you did, but like looking the way you did too with the
swag is everything.
Yeah.
Feel is everything. Feel good, play good. That's a real thing.
It's real. Yeah.
And for me, it was more tactical than anything. It was, one, we played on artificial turf. So it was like carpet. So you can wear Air Force Ones. My cousin Aaron played in Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
And went out and did work in them. I was a little afraid because I'm like, that strap might not support my ankle enough.
High ankles, yeah.
He pulled it off. He was more of a pocket passer. And so he was able to make it work. But I'm like, wishful thinking, I would love to have my own shoe one day.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm going to be good and great at what I'm doing now, then like let me put on a Jordan or put on a Nike and just try to look like it's my shoe.
Right.
And I'm making it mine and I'm owning it. So that was kind of like part of the thinking of that. And I was so grateful that we played on turf, even though that turf, I wouldn't have played no more than 8 years if they would have kept that turf in that stadium. I was 22 years old feeling like I was 40.
You basically getting slammed on the ground.
Because of the turf, couldn't get up the next morning like, oh, bro, hold on. I had a great game yesterday, but I don't know, longevity-wise, this might not work. But it was more so about just giving them a look and trying stuff, and fortunate that we can put on like tennis shoes that we grew up aspiring to have and put on and play football in them. It's kind of weird.
Well, you went from wearing mics to everybody wearing your mic, the Mike Vicks. Like how was that?
Yeah,
because that's a culture shifter right there.
Yeah,
and a trendsetter.
That move right there, I was like, okay, I'm doing something right.
Mm-hmm.
Passing and running. Nike's just not gonna give anybody a shoe and get behind it and push it and promote it and ask them to really own that shoe. And I was able to. We made the Vick. Well, I think we made 4 different shoes in a 4-year span. And I was just looking to do like 7 and just let that be the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing I couldn't be Jordan, but I was like, shit, y'all comparing me to Jordan in football. Shit, I'm gonna try to be the Michael Jordan in football.
I'm Mike Vick. Let me get the 7.
And I held on to that for so long. When it was time when things start, going in a different direction and, it wasn't vertical no more, I was like, I was hanging on to that more than anything.
That's a
Just
fact.
don't let me lose that.
Yeah.
I worked that right there. That just don't come around.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't. That don't happen to and you can, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure all the guys you done played with, the majority of them could have had their own shoe.
Yeah.
They had their own brand popping, and they was doing their thing. It just don't happen for everybody. So, shout out to Nike. I thank them for that moment in time in my life, because that was really that was a movement.
Yeah.
And we got a retro. We got to keep retroing that.
You had your
Got
own
to,
theme
bro.
park, baby.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the Mike Big
Everything.
Experience commercials, bro, changed the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there wasn't a whole lot of people that like transitioned the gridiron to like everyday style or just like street football. Like you made it like accessible in a way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you weren't the biggest, but like you just looked like somebody that everybody knew, and you played in the style that like everybody wanted to play like.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Nike made me look way larger than what I was. I mean, to have that like amusement park type of ride for that commercial, and I hated that commercial. I ain't hated it, but I was just like, damn,
that commercial was
what happened to the, big bro AI? He got the joint Reebok. He running through the park with the hoodie on. It's a grind. Like, look, like we having fun. Football is not fun. Look like you having too much fun in that commercial. But it's a lot of anxiety that come along with being in that pocket. But man, it was so cool because they were so far ahead, and they was just looking at how kids and maybe even other quarterbacks might have viewed playing the position at the time. So that was just me being closed-minded and them being open-minded.
Yeah, I mean, you was young.
Yeah, I was young.
I was young. We always go through that when we're young. Like, man, I don't want to see that
so
shit.
You always
man.
look back on stuff
Shit
that you like, man, I wish I'd have thought a little different in this situation.
But then it's something that you thought was a negative turned into being one of the greatest ads of all time.
And we talking about it 20 years later.
We have a special segment on this show, man, called the 7 p.m. moment. That for your 7 p.m. moment, we want to talk about just your comeback from legal issues to the Eagles and having a hell of a second act in your career. Like, what did that opportunity mean to you, knowing how much you had been through there to get to that second act?
Yo, Melo.
Yo.
Bro, it's that time of the year, man.
Yes.
It's that time of the year. Halfway through the season, All-Star break is here, and we're going to be in L.A. this week, man.
We live.
Yeah, 7 p.m. in L.A. this week, this year, an All-Star weekend. I first off, love doing the show, but I love it even more when we can go and touch the people.
We're on the road.
Yeah, go hit the road.
A lot of road shows.
Yeah, man. Especially out in the West Coast. You see the snow out here. It's been ridiculous.
It's cold as hell, man.
And Dami's my guy, but we got to do something about the snow. But we back. We're gonna be somewhere nice and warm. What are you looking forward to the most out there in LA for 7 p.m. in LA?
Friday night.
Yeah,
the Rising Stars.
Yeah,
Team Melo is ready to come correct.
I might have done the same. You got a hell of a team for that Rising Stars.
It was strategic. It was very strategic. But I'm looking forward to Rising Stars, man. I'm also looking forward to your Sunday and like the new format, being though you got the young guys, like the Rising Stars, then you got the stars, and then you got international guys. So I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be dope.
And it's your first one as an analyst, like as full on media Melo.
Yeah. But I'm looking at my schedule like, damn, I'm gonna be here all day. Ain't no fun and games for me.
Yeah. But in addition to all the media obligations you got to come kick it with us. We got a live show Saturday, 7 p.m. in LA. It's gonna be obviously we're gonna come touch the people, but we got a very, very special guest.
Yes.
Joining us on the couch as well. We're taking this couch on the road, just like in Brooklyn. Brought it here to LA, and we're taking it over to 7 p.m. in LA for All-Star Weekend. So Melo, tell us about, this partnership that we got going on for 7 p.m. in LA.
So listen, man, with the biggest and brightest stars of the NBA making their way to Los Angeles this weekend for All-Star festivities, it will only be right that 7 p.m. in Brooklyn is there as well. Or better yet, 7 p.m. in LA. 7 p.m. in Brooklyn is partnering with Chase Freedom, who is official credit card partner for the Complex Market, hitting LA this February 14th during All-Star Weekend. This celebration will feature a 7 p.m. in Los Angeles fireside chat with a very special guest. 7 p.m. in Brooklyn is a partner with Chase Freedom. Freedom Card members unlock next level experience perks expanded from exclusive merch items to talent meet and greet and more. It'll be an experience you wouldn't want to miss. To learn more about Chase Freedom events, visit cashbackmoments.chase.com. Fandom fueled by freedom. Cards issued by JP Morgan Chase Bank. NA member FDIC. Subject to credit approval. Offer subject to change. Terms do apply.
That second act was everything I needed in my life. Talking about full circle completion. I hate to say it, man, but I needed some time to myself. As much as it hurted, as much as I cried, because like I ain't come from that, so I had to adjust and adapt to that, and I did, and I made it through. But within that time, I was just like building my whole mental to come back and be a better version of myself. And still was young, still had so much to learn. I appreciated it the second time around because I ended up with Andy Reid. I ended up with a great group of teammates and Deshaun and LaShawn and Shady, man, and Jeremy Macklin, like Jason Avant, Jason Peters, Jason Kelsey, Nick Foles, like all these dudes, man, like they became my brothers. Donovan, Westbrook, like it was family. And so I seen that they was just on it different in Philly. It was just all about learning and getting better every day and supporting one another, appreciate things that I didn't do in Atlanta that I wish I would have did, I was able to do. And then, being able to come back and win Comeback Player of the Year, all the hard work I put in, it's like, damn. Is mentorship is really real, brotherhood is real, trust is real, accountability is real. All these things that Jim Moore, when I was in Atlanta, Dan Reeves used to tell me, and I wasn't a bad seed or anything like that. It was just you young and you think you know everything, and you think you can stay out and party and then come in and nah, man, it's a different type of grind. And when I got to Philly, I seen it was different. When I was away, I was like, I want to prepare myself to be a better version of myself as far as being media friendly, being more approachable, just being a better person all around, better family man, my kids, my wife, like just searching for completion.
Yeah.
Far from it at the time, but still, I was just goal setting and hitting them. Every couple of years, hitting them goals.
I mean, obviously, a lot of people remember you as an Atlanta Falcon, but you can look at the numbers like that. Those Eagles years was arguably your best years. You know what I mean? Especially as a pocket passer, you was damn near in MVP consideration during that time, man. Like, do you feel that was some of your best football?
Yeah, Andy let me be myself.
Yeah,
all the while still coaching me really, really hard.
Yeah,
and telling me like, yo, you gonna screw this up? This is going to be good for you. This is not going to be good in your life. This is the way I treat my players now. And Andy didn't know me. And I admired him from afar. I always thought that he was an amazing coach. And sometimes, I don't take this the wrong way, Donovan, but I was a little envious of Donovan. Like, damn, man, you got a great coach.
Yeah.
He let you do what you want to do.
Yeah, it's like I'm looking at the offense, watching them on film. Like, if I was doing that type of stuff, we'll be winning.
Yeah.
More.
This is when you were in Atlanta.
Winning. Yeah, this is when I was in Atlanta because, you got to watch other teams and sometimes, you watching the team that just played Philly and I'm just looking at everything that they was doing.
You're like, yo, let me get that system.
Like, let me get that. And God blessed me and put me in that man's presence.
Yeah.
So I never take that for granted. And what it taught me and what I learned just away from the game is that, one, I can be a coach one day. Even though that was something I never thought I would be doing. Never thought I would do TV neither. But yeah.
Wow. Let's get to the Coach Vick.
Let's talk about Coach Vick.
Experience over here. This docu-series show, it shows you stepping into coaching in just like real time, quick time. What part of being a head coach humbled you the most once it became real?
Yeah. My first team meeting, being the first time coach, I didn't know what I needed to step in and talk about. fast forward to this year, 2026, I knew everything to talk about in my first team meeting. I couldn't wait for my first team meeting. I'm talking about, it was so much anxiety in that first one. Like, how do I come across? And you see just every player just looking at you on your eyes, hanging on to every word that you're about to say.
Yeah.
Ready.
Yeah.
They waiting. What you about to say? How we going to straighten this thing out, Coach? And so, one, shout out to BT and to my wife. When I first took the job, she was kind of straddling the fence on it. I'm walking away from Fox.
Absolutely.
And walking away from a career that I built 8 years. It was amazing there. And she was like, if you're going to do it, I think you should try to, maybe document everything. And it's going to make you vulnerable. You're going to be put in situations where you might not know what to do. But I'm like, yo, that's good content. Let's do it. I'm going to be courageous in this situation, even though the anxiety is there, the nervousness is there, because it's the unknown. I don't know what I'm getting myself into.
Absolutely.
But it's an opportunity, and I'm going to grow into this role, and I'm going to accept it. And I'm going to be vulnerable in front of my players, and shit. We went 1-11. And I would have never documented anything if I knew we was going to go 1-11. But I will say this. My team never quit, man.
Yeah.
Them boys battle hard, and maybe we maxed out in talent. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I would have never. Like, go, bang. Hold up. The crystal ball right here is showing that. You don't want to do this. But it turned out to be the most amazing experience ever.
Yeah.
From what I learned, to interacting with my coaches, to the players. They love the cameras anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
They love it anyway. They all on their phones, so they got the good exposure. I got players that's going to the Legacy Bowl. I got a couple players that's probably going to get drafted late, but they'll be drafted. So some great things came out of it, some great positives. And so, shit, man, a lot of emotion, cried a lot. Not because of the football part, because I knew what it was going to be strenuous, but more so because I knew I had to sacrifice a lot.
Yeah.
I always tell the players to gain a lot, you got to give up a lot. So I gave up family time and, a lot of personal things that I could have accomplished just to try to chart a different path for us, for them. And so I loved every minute of it. I told them in our last team meeting, man, we won 1-11, but that 1-11 fueled my fire. If you ain't ready to get back at this and get this right, man, then I turned my back on them. I said, go ahead and leave.
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to draw some notes on them. I'm going to write some notes down. And, man, if you want to leave, go ahead, walk out. I turned around and they was all sitting right there. I said, oh, so y'all locked in. Coach, let's do it. So we got some good players coming in, man, and it's about to be a hell of a journey. Good year. It's 2026.
It's a beautiful thing to see. I mean, you home. You get what I'm saying? Somewhat, somewhat, you there.
Close to moms, man,
close
my
to the
sisters,
fam.
man.
And also you get to tell that story too.
Yeah.
Our hometown hero is coming back.
Yeah.
And not as a savior though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like not as a savior to like, hey, we're gonna do this. No, this is a savior to bringing these young men along, bringing these young guys along, giving them opportunities, bringing more awareness back to a university, a college. Yep. You know what I mean?
HBCU.
HBCU that actually State. Have like substance and actually have stake in the game. So bringing somebody like you back to a program like that, as a student, as a player, as a kid, I would be sitting there like, man, I'm not lock that door because I'm not leaving out that door.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? So just a different experience.
Yeah, it could be a lot of cool moments. And I always tell my players, they be like, Coach, you grew up right down the street. Yeah, man. Don't be trying to run over me, man. I'm from Newport News. You know, and I love my players, and they know I do. I do anything for them. But they you just look at them, they're young men who growing, who trying to understand life, and they ask a lot of questions, and they want to be the best at what they're doing. It's unfortunate circumstances that lead them to where they might be. But I'm like, man, we got to take advantage of this. I love the fact that I get to start out with them at a HBCU.
Yeah, that's dope.
The grind, paying our dues, 8-hour bus rides, 5-hour bus rides to the games, no plane, no extravagant first class, nothing.
Right.
Getting it from the mud, doing it together, being in it together, interacting, growing, and that's what it's all about. So
that's worth more than wins.
Yep. And I'm gonna leave Norfolk State in a better place than the way I found it.
How much?
I promise you that.
How much did Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, going to Jackson State and having the success he had, sort of inspire you to make that move? And Deshaun Jackson and the other guys that have sort of brought their star power to HBCU football.
It really meant a lot. Coach Prime being there for us and being a mentor. And I try not to call him too much in my first year because I felt like the only person that could go through what I was about to go through was me.
Yep.
When that door closed, like, I got the room, not Coach Prime or not, Andy or not Jim Moore, anybody that I felt like could mentor me. I didn't. And so the words of encouragement and the thing that Deion said was like, man, do it your way. Don't screw it up, but do it your way.
Mm-hmm.
And that meant a lot to me because it was like, okay, now you got to build and mold your program to how you wanted to look. Take a piece from Deion, take a piece from Andy, take a piece from Mike Tomlin, take a piece from, and create my situation. So now I see that, and as in anything, you just grow and you learn. Because when you want to be great at something, you got to really be observant in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
It was fast paced for me because I ain't had time to do that. So now I see, okay, I missed this step. Oh, I got to get these type of players. Oh, I got to get players from right here. Oh, this is what they doing.
Mm-hmm.
I caught on a little bit. I caught on a little bit. And so now, I found my brother.
I mean,
now,
it's the first season,
Let's
man.
get to the spring. I got three good quarterbacks coming in.
Nice.
I'm excited about the effort, 100% participation in strength and conditioning right now. Good team bonding going on. Like all the little things that you might not
that we know, though.
That you know is the key to winning.
Worked for us, too.
It worked for us. Yes, it worked for us. You're like, oh, yeah, I remember we used to do that. Oh, yeah, we used to do that, too. Yeah, do that right there.
Thank you to Ro for sponsoring this video. I'm not a real Ro Sparks user, but I'm excited to tell you what it's all about. Tap into the clutch gene mindset, the confidence of being ready, whether it's tip-off or crunch time. Ro Sparks brings that same edge to the bedroom, helping you feel prepared, confident, and consistently elite when it matters most.
Rose Sparks are a 2-in-1 prescription treatment for guys who want harder and more controlled erections. They hit the bloodstream fast because they dissolve under the tongue, and getting hard fast means there's less waiting to perform. After Rose Sparks dissolves, they work in 15 minutes on average. Plus, Rose Sparks' dual action formula stays active in your system for up to 36 hours, so you can be ready the morning after.
Ro connects guys with a medical provider 100% online, and if approved, treatment ships directly to their door. If prescribed, new sexual health patients get $15 off their first order of Sparks on a recurring plan. Connect with a provider at ro.co/7pm to find out if prescription Ro Sparks are right for you. That's ro.co/7pm for $15 off your first order. Sparks is a compounded drug product. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturing review. For full safety information, go to ro.co/safety-info. The season's heating up and DoorDash has a way to keep fans in their bag the whole way through. Whether you're watching for the highlights or your favorite player, DoorDash makes it even more fun to be a fan this season. As somebody who always added new moves to his game, we all know players have their bags. But with DoorDash, fans have one too. NBA stress is real, and if you need some emotional therapy, just hit up DoorDash. They'll bring you anything from fries to a face mask. The real double OT is me fighting sleep and snacking because I'm reliving all the highlights. It's not just about what happens on the court. If your favorite player hits the tunnel in some fresh sneakers, no worries. You can shop fits and kicks right on DoorDash. From tip-off to OT, stay in your bag and order on DoorDash. Get snacks, drinks, and gear delivered, whatever gets you through the season. DoorDash has what you need to win the watch party. DoorDash, in your bag all season long.
Your family goes viral like once every 3 months. You know what I mean? You have a beautiful family
going on.
Shout out to the family.
And your wife is executive producing this project with you.
Yeah.
You know, what does it mean to have somebody, in your life that you not just trust, personally, but also professionally as well?
Yeah. starting with my wife, man, we just really good friends. Like any relationship, man, go back and forth. Like, I'm not right a lot. I lean on her. You know what I'm saying? She ain't afraid to say, hey, yo, that shit sounds stupid, what you saying.
She don't what you doing. I can tell you that.
Yeah, she don't want to get tell me that. Anybody, I'll be like, yo, shut up. And then my kids, man, they just they fall in line, but they all, have their own personalities, and they not afraid to tell me when something could be done better, or if I'm out of line, or if the discipline I'm trying to instill is way too much. I don't try to treat the house like it's a huddle, or it's like we on the football field, and we all got respect for one another, and we try to keep it that way. So to just be able to include family, like, it was tough being away from them this year. Happy to be home and closer to my mom, but we didn't want to pull everybody out of school, and so we was back in that whole realm.
Yeah,
almost like when you get traded, it's like everything just changed abruptly.
Yeah.
And so I didn't want to take them through that. But, man, they just troopers. They was at every game. After the games, I go in my office and shit my head down, and I'm a little pissed. But they like better days ahead. And they helping me keep the faith.
Yeah.
And keep me going. And so, man, you can't ask for too much more than that, especially when, pride and ego and everything is on the line. The things that we don't like to jeopardize or put in harm's way. But when you go in the arena like this, you put everything on the line. And so I need that support.
Yeah, man. I mean,
we ain't shit without the support.
Definitely. Especially after the newer opportunity, first year. You need that family, you need that support system. And it's beautiful to see every time.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Y'all are out there. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. Let's get into it. America's #1 segment. Fuck with it or fuck out of here. This is what we, you know what I mean? Look at some of the most viral videos on the internet, and we ask our guests if they're fucking with it or we're getting it the fuck out of here. So let's get going.
I'm putting that on the wall. Actually, shout out to AD Will. Like AD, she was saying we'd redoing our locker room, and so what was it? Yeah. I like that one.
Fuck with it. All right, so
that's amazing.
When we go to Norfolk State, we're going to make sure we tap that sign when we get in here. Mike, we talked about
trademark that. You can use it. I'm the only one. Y'all need to trademark that.
Mike, we talked about your influence on sneaker culture earlier, wearing the Jordans on the field before you got your own signatures. So let's take a look at some shoes dropping next month. I haven't seen this.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay. What is this? These Lego blocks?
That's not for real, though.
Nah, these
those
is real.
real.
I ain't gonna lie, I like these.
What brand is that so we can know not to get those?
I'm about to say, who made them? The Rocks?
Attempt to do
the Crocs. The Lego Crocs.
Shout out to Crocs.
I rock the Crocs, man.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with those.
Super comfortable right there.
Fuck with it or fuck out of here, Mike. The brick by brick Lego 4s. You fucking with it?
Fuck out of here.
I'm not fucking with that.
Not fucking with it?
I ain't
around the crib.
Send them, though.
Yeah.
They can send them to the crib.
I gotta send them over, man. I rock those.
My son have fun with them.
Kids, for the kids.
Yeah, my son have fun with them.
For the kids.
We can put them up in here, though. Somewhere.
Oh, that'd be dope. Yeah,
It'll look fire right there. Riders on the cruise were in for a surprise when they saw who was doing Keith Sweat during karaoke night. Okay, we get some volume of it. Oh, who's this?
Word?
Okay.
She got the fuck out of this.
She got the fuck out of here.
Yo.
With the slippers.
He's singing that shit, though.
With the slides of the socks.
To the very land. No, just me. Okay, all right, I'll rock this.
It's too early. It's too early for that.
It's too early.
It's too early.
Yeah. It's all good, yo. We're not calling him Keith Sweat, Mike, but fuck with it or fuck out of here. Are you fucking with Connor Perspiration?
Fuck with that, yo.
Fucking with it?
Yeah, yo. Yeah, the fact that everything was so real. He gave it a shot. He tried. Shorty girl got up and walked off. It was just a real moment. Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah. That
you never know what happened on cruises, man.
No doubt. No doubt.
You don't know what's happening.
She could have circled back. She could have circled back to bro.
She ain't leave the room.
That was an instinctive moment right there. She had to back herself up and collect herself so she could taking
She
that
thought
R&B
that was Keith
greatness.
Sweat. That's why.
Exactly. Spirit of Keith compelled that white boy. Shout out to him. All right, here we go. We have done this a little while, but Mike, no better person to have on for this than you. What do Dwight Howard, Aaron Rodgers, Taj Gibson, T-Mac, and of course Melo all have in common? They all have been inducted into our 7 p.m. nasty Jersey Hall of Fame.
He got some. He got a couple.
We got a couple choices.
We got a couple.
OMG, yeah.
And we got our new nominee here.
Yo, listen.
The Bumblebee Pittsburgh Steelers.
Let me just explain something before you even get to that. I was so hurt. Listen, as a guy who grew up, we all grew up around the same time. I looked up to you. As a Raven fan, to see my favorite quarterback in this jersey right here.
I know you.
Oh, man.
Doing like,
And then it was this nasty one right here.
yeah, yo.
Like the original Pittsburgh ain't that bad, but the Bumblebee's
The
crazy.
original pit now.
The Bumblebee's crazy.
That's Leatherhead jerseys
exactly.
right there.
And then and then you got the number 2, which look like you trying to do something.
Yeah.
But you really ain't doing nothing.
The jersey
shit
was
was
like,
nasty.
Yeah, that one right there.
that
is
looked like the jerseys y'all wore when the helmets were soft.
Yeah, bro. No face mask.
I do need that jersey though.
No
by the way.
face mask.
I would love to have that one.
It's a collectible.
Yeah, that's a collectible.
But it is.
But that's
hilarious.
inducted.
All right, fuck with it or fuck out of here. The Mike Vick Bumblebee Steelers jersey going into the 7 p.m. in Brooklyn.
Fuck out of
Nasty
here.
Jersey
Outta
Hall of
here.
Fame.
I fuck with that. It's
gotta go with it.
Yeah, it's hanging up. It's hanging up.
hang it up.
You
We
gonna
gotta
put
hang
it
it
in?
up.
Yeah,
That's
no
hanging
doubt.
up.
She in the
We might throw number 8 in there too.
Yeah.
We definitely gonna throw number 1 because we know the story behind number 1.
I got an issue with Geno Smith though. You should have gave him that 7 for that Jets jersey. It would have
The young
lived.
boys,
Shout out to bruh.
they be nervous
Shout
though.
out
You
to
know what I
bruh.
mean? At that point.
I hear it.
They young,
Bro, I
man.
love playing with Geno, man. Geno was one of my favorite teammates too, man. Even when he was young, he kept me laughing. Like he
Shout
kept
out
me
to
laughing.
Geno.
Shout out
Good
Geno
dude.
Smith, man.
You got to think the young boys. They don't know what to say when
It's the
Mike
idol,
Vick coming
man.
to
What you
the
gonna
right.
say?
So you don't know what to say.
I just thought Geno would have been like, "Hey, bro, here I'm gonna just wear this for this year,
Word.
because you ain't gonna be here that long. Take this. I was number. What he wore 12 in college. Yeah, I might have felt like myself. Let me ask you a question. What you think about the departure of John Harbaugh?
Oh, he good. That boy good.
That's the media coming out of me right now.
I think it was the right time to do it.
Okay, yeah,
Right now.
Yeah,
I mean, that's our coach. You know what I mean? 18 years over there with us.
18.
18 years over there with us. One, created a culture over there, extended the culture over there. And I just think now, as he gets older and wiser and try to figure shit out his way, these young guys is thinking differently today. You know what I mean? So once you get that disconnect in the locker room,
it's over.
you know it's over. And that those voices at that point is more powerful than
what you're saying. Yeah,
right? Because now we got to look at the future.
That's the truth.
Well, he here now.
Shout out to Jay.
He in Jersey.
Shout out to Jay.
He right down the street, bro. Yeah, he right across the river.
Shout out to Coach, man. I was happy to see that. It happened quick too, man. And so I was thankful. I was happy to see Coach land the spot.
That's a fact.
He gonna. They need it.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
They need it.
1,000%. They got some pieces. They got some little hitters.
And who
over
the
there,
Ravens
so we'll
got?
see.
Who the Ravens? New Ravens
got.
They hired. I don't know who they. How was it?
No, Jesse Mentor. Yeah.
Benton. Nah,
Yeah.
Defensive guy.
Defensive guy. That's what we need, though.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
We need defense. You know, we're gonna draft some DBs. We're gonna get. You know what I mean?
Get that defense
Get
back
that
right.
defense
Lamar
back,
got
right.
some good years.
We got to be able to play one. We got to be able to play 1-on-1.
And Lamar got some good years left in him.
We can't keep sitting in the zone, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, got to get out.
That's another day.
Yeah.
But with that being said, we're gonna wrap this up. Man, the legendary man, the one and only Mike Vick.
Yeah.
Welcome to Red Hook, man.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
You know, I always like to leave people with a message and give them their flowers. Like what you meant, not only to me, to our community, to the people who didn't have nothing, to the people who were struggling, to the people who were the kids who had to figure it out by any means necessary.
Yeah.
You was our role model. So
I mean,
always give you those flowers. Thanks for coming to the couch.
Absolutely,
Thanks
man.
for taking the time out. Shout out to the Norfolk State guys out there, man. Good luck this season.
Shout out to Norfolk
and
State.
Continue to grow and build over there, man. You got our support and we appreciate you.
I will, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Continue to do great work. Shout out to Norfolk State. BET, I appreciate y'all. February 4th, check out the Coach Vick experience. Next year, we'll win 11.
Yes, sir.
Next year, we'll win 11 and 1. We got UVA and we got Old Dominion, so it's going to be some tough
It's
ones.
getting
But
better.
hey, let's get it, man. Thank y'all, man. Appreciate
Shout out to
it.
BET too, man, for allowing us to have Mike Vick on the show.
Yes, sir. Honor and a pleasure, Mike.
Absolutely.
Honor and a pleasure,
Appreciate
Coach. This is 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, the Wave Original, presented by FanDuel. You know what to do. Hit the button. Subscribe to our YouTube page, podcast channels. Them likes, them rates, them reviews, they all count. Leave all of them. Good, bad, and indifferent. We take them all. For the Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony, the one and only Mike Vick, I'm Kaz, and we'll catch you next time in the Hook, people. Peace.
Peace.